and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today I'm going to be playing Hardcore Minecraft. That's Minecraft Hardcore, but the very first time I take damage I die. Or more accurately, the very first time I spawn in, I remove 9.5 of my hearts, which should make basically everything impossible. The only way to keep them at 9.5, by the way, is to turn off natural regeneration, and so we have to have a rule set that makes it near impossible to do anything, but yet I'm going to beat Minecraft, or that's my goal. I do have to say, I told some people I was going to do this, and a lot of people's instinctive reaction was like, but are you, beating Minecraft can be hard, especially Bedrock sometimes, at the best of times, so can we really load into a world and say that any source of damage will kill me? And I think the answer is yes, if we bring that with the slight concession that I have to play Minecraft very, very cautiously. And so hopefully this is a reminder to anyone watching this that you always can do things in the game. It might seem like you can't. There's a lot of times where you're going to feel like, yep, it's just impossible. Okay, so that's 2.5 hearts if I jump from the top here. So if I jump from here, it should be 2 hearts. That was 1.5, which is quite confusing. So I'll do the same. And now we just have to do one more time. Hopefully this works correctly. And half a heart. So that is my health set at half. It is terrifying watching the way it like wiggles. Not necessarily a good sign, I wouldn't say. But despite that, we're going to try and beat Minecraft today anyway. So, yeah, after the recent hardcore streams, I've got more faith in him. I think a lot of people forget that in Minecraft, you're always making a trade-off between safety and getting things done. If you ever wanted to have pure safety, you can guarantee 100% chance you'll live. Like, I've always wanted to make this joke, like, here's my 100-day stream. I'm going to go sit in a bunker overnight, and I'm going to come back in the morning and say, look, we survived 100 days. That's how, like, if I dug a hole right now, I would be safe. I can guarantee I'll live towards the end of the stream, but my goal is to do something much more ambitious, which is where the challenge comes in. How do I avoid the fact that that polar bear might decide to kill me? There might be a polar bear that spawned behind me that's on his way too. Well, I think that if you want to do things, you need to always stay on the lookout, but also ideally always stay moving. As long as you see you're not moving towards an enemy, which I think I can say fairly safely right now, then we'll be good. So, yeah, also hunger. Also, what about the amazing Bedrock regeneration? You'll be at full health in no time. You're right, we didn't need to disable natural regeneration. We could have just left it on and I'd beat the game by the time I got any hearts anyway. But yeah, hello everyone, how's it going? I'm doubtful, sadly, hopeful, but doubtful. You know, let's do a poll right now. Again, I have to be very careful. Let's do a poll in the chat. Let's see how many people think I'm going to do this. Will I beat Minecraft? Yes or no? Will I beat Minecraft Hardcore? Because again, half a heart. Yes or no? I think the answer is yes, and my goal in making this is to teach anyone watching who maybe have avoided some parts of the game because they're worried about dying, that yeah, you can do it without taking any damage, even the big scary stuff to most players, because we're usually making a trade-off for time versus speed. Also, I think I want to do stuff with this.
I started the Sky Glue Challenge myself. Had to make a few new worlds, but it has been pretty fun so far, and I'm going for farming snow by dropping
Yeah,
it on carpets
I am what I
and
torture.
blocks.
Okay, so by the way, thank you very much. I am what I torture. Very fun username too. But yeah, the challenge is so cool for that. I think that I might have cracked it. I am what I torture. I'm worried about attempting it in case I'm wrong, but I feel like I might. I feel like the next time I attempt it, I'm feeling good things about it. But I love any challenge that immediately gets people's like brains moving, right? The only question is, chat, should I, if I think I've cracked it, should I do it as a video or as a stream? A part of me always likes the streams, but I know more people see the challenges when they're in video form. It's the eternal struggle of being a YouTuber. There's shorts, there's longs, there's streams, and like a lot of people will only watch one type and not the other two. And that's really easy, you know, like I feel like on my channel it's largely people who would rather watch, you know, longs than anything else. But I know we have a live stream community here where we were trying to solve that together. So yeah, the Igloo Challenge is crazy. Congrats on it. I think a 4-drop high full will end this run. Yeah, get this right. If I place one block here and then jump, I would die, chat. Can you imagine? Isn't it crazy how many things will murder me? But yeah, I've got myself some tools. I'm now going to craft myself a stone sword, I think. I'm also going to pick up some coal, because I want to have as much light as possible. This is one of those cases where I'm going to do what some people are always begging me to do, which is playing incredibly cautiously. So when I see resources, I grab them in case I need them. So, why are you looking up there? You don't need coal. Well, actually, do you? Nope, not anymore. So, Cat, you got this. I won't be surprised if he dies to a golem again. Yeah, that is actually one of my fears. So, again, what I usually do is I punch the golem first, then I go and make a thing from it later. But in this, I have to be much more cautious, so we'll make our hole in the ground first and punch the golem after. I'm still going to look around. Oh, so it's 3 blocks. That's actually kind of scary. So I'll make sure, you know, I won't jump in. If I jump in this whole chat, I die. If I jump, I'm dead. As long as I go in naturally, I'm fine. So punch, run, don't jump, just full, perfect. Then we eat. Not that it makes a difference, but it removes one problem from my life. I can still starve to death, it is hardcore. So I will starve to death in 1 tick. Literally, one single, also no is 57% of people. Polar bear is my bet. Yeah, getting one of these biomes really is not what I would have wanted. There could be a surprise polar bear any second, and I just have to kind of accept that. I don't want to accept it, but I have to accept it. So, also I don't have coordinates turned on, chat. What a silly mistake to make. So scroll all the way down, coordinates, days played, we're good. I shouldn't really be doing it out in the open. I should like get in a house first and then do it, but I'm fine so far. So good food doesn't make a big difference to me versus bad food. I just need food of some variety. Oh god, no chat. Okay, so I'm not going to use a controller because Minecraft has a huge bug. Only Minecraft has it. It might be Windows to be fair, but I've only noticed it in Minecraft in the last update. Controllers will just disconnect for like 0.7 seconds and Minecraft will be like, what's going on? And just keep mirroring the last input it gets. It hasn't killed me yet, but it gets me so close so often. And I'm just gonna watch out for that. So I'm gonna mine a little bit more coal, not using a wooden pickaxe ideally. And then what we're gonna do is head off. We want to go grab the potatoes, and we're gonna try and cook up some of these potatoes while we do something else. I think 42 potatoes is probably good enough for an entire run if we cook them. And we've got the coal, but we'll get some more actually. We're gonna have to cook a lot of potatoes, and we're gonna want to make some torches, right? Like that is a no-brainer to me. So yeah, going into caves is unnecessary because we don't need armor. We just need to go straight to the nether. So we're looking for a lava bucket, and we're looking for any way possible that we can. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Is a shield allowed? A shield is 100% allowed. I doubt I'll be able to crouch in time to like avoid a threat, but it might be smart to think that way anyway. Oh, I need to grab a bed. There is no way I'm staying up at night without a bed in this. My easiest way to avoid hostilities is just if I sleep before they spawn, I won't even know they're around. I'm going to try and get a blue bed, not a white bed, chat. Who do they think I am? This village has some very questionable decisions that it is making. And I guess actually the easiest way to get ender pearls would be to trade with them. So let me just take this too. I'll put it in a bundle if I can get one. But yeah. Also, just delivered the big salmon.
Just
hey!
A big salmon toy cat for Christmas.
Toy cat.
Toy cat is yes.
I'm so I think it's so fun that they're actually arriving before Christmas. Again, they made a really we had such a big medium-sized falling out about that. Like there was a promise it would arrive before Christmas, and then it was like we did not promise it would arrive before Christmas. And it was like midway through the campaign. I'm like, oh, okay then. You know I hate when someone else makes you a liar, right? That's the worst feeling in the world. Like it's someone who tries to understand the world. Hey, thank you, both David and McBella. It is good to see you. Merry Christmas to you both. I feel like for a lot of people, this is the start of the proper Christmas weekend, I guess you could say, right? Or the Christmas time. I do have to concede that I have it inside my soul of yeah, everything from now to Christmas just feels like it should be off, right? It feels weird to do it any other way. But I've kind of conceded in the last few years, I would rather have the time off in January where it kind of you know, it's more dead anyway, and I feel like traveling in January is the cheapest time because no one wants to travel in January. Everyone's so depressed I don't know, like they look at their Christmas budget. I'd be very careful not to pick up a baby polar bear. There's just 4 of them there, which is weird. And I should be very careful not to let it get to night. So I'm going to do that very cautiously right now. Yeah, I should make a shield, chat, really. I think that is the right thing to do now. I only have... Wait, I have 6 iron? Where did I get the 6th from, chat? I think I found... Okay, let's just make a shield. Put that on right now. I now have 100% damage resistance, which is a good amount to have. It's better than 0%, that's for sure. Now we break the crafting table, and we'll do it. This is the type of challenge that someone could make for an amazing story in Minecraft. Someone who wants to explore the world and is tired of being sheltered due to their severe health condition. This is what it's like if you have if you're immunocompromised. The things other people fight quite normally, you would struggle with a lot. You know, there's an interesting point. Didn't think about it that way. I have this like unfair, you know, I think really rude of people who aren't immunocompromised. I think there's this big problem where like sometimes people work out that there is a group of people. So happy winter solstice and a merry Tic Tacs. It is in fact winter solstice. Also, did you ever play Red Dead Redemption or GTA 5? Yes, I did play Red Dead Redemption or GTA. So that's a wolf, but he doesn't care about me. That's fine. I'll let him do his thing. Taming a wolf won't really help me, but it's nice to imagine. It's a shame because if it was nighttime, I would have found a lot. So here's the move, chat. I need to find lava. There's no two ways about it. I need to go to the Nether, and the easiest way to find a pit of lava. But, I need, usually the best way to find lava is at night, where it glows. During the day, it's harder to find lava, but at night I can be immediately one-hit by a skeleton. So we're just going to do this the manual way, which is, you know, kind of roaming around at the speed of sound. Which is what it is. I'm going to make my bucket now, just so I can grab this. Having armor could theoretically help me, but in such minor situations. If I had full diamond armor protection on, there are some forms of damage I wouldn't die from, but I would last one hit from like a skeleton at a really decent distance where I got lucky. Like there's no point in me making armor, chat. It is, I am dying or I am not dying. I think leather boots would be nice. Gold armor would be clever too. But outside of a gold helmet and some leather boots, I'm not bothering with armor. I'm just going straight for a lava pit. Even if I don't go straight into the Nether, that is the next goal that I need to make sure I hit. And so that's what I will be doing. I am going to stop to make a furnace soon, but I'm hoping we get to a lava pit first. Because, you know how it is. You know how it is. We could eat some good food if the pigs were kind enough to give it to me. But sadly, they are capitalist pigs. And so they are demanding that I chase them in exchange for this. Last time you did this challenge, armor saved you. Also, I almost just died to a berry bush. Chat. There's so many things that can kill you in Minecraft. I forget just how many there are. Okay, so we're gonna break every one of these. Oh, that could mess me up. But yeah, the last time I did this was many years ago, and to be fair, to give credit, I was saved. I was saved. Okay, so now we keep going this way. Feather falling could also help, right? Yeah, feather falling could really help on like a 4-block full. Like there are enchantments that will give me, but we're really talking about like, yeah, I'm immunocompromised, and if I wear a level 12 mask, I can get protected from half a sneeze. And it's like, well, I'll just try to avoid sneezes. That might be better than getting, you know, the thing that. But yeah, my broader point, by the way, besides saying that I kind of like GTA 5, I have this real, like, irk inside of me for live service games. Because live service, like, which, you know, like, I think when you really like a game, you need to be really glad it's a live service. I'm not going in there, by the way. Not worth my time. I am going to cook up my pork chops, though. And we'll mine some more coal. Again, I might need the torches. I highly doubt I will. But we'll just go for it anyway. So yeah, chat, I feel like if you really like a game, you should want it to be live service, because it's the easy way to keep it updated. But there's so many games where you're like, I just want to play the thing. I like GTA, but I like GTA as a sandbox. I go and do whatever I want. And it's kind of a problem that lots of games run into, where they spend so much time trying to work out how to be addictive, they stop working out how to be fun. Like, you can immediately feel when a game is trying to be one rather than the other. It's the... if you'll forgive the comparison, it's that thing about, like, you know when you watch an AI YouTube video, and just something feels off about it? Like, the sentence structure isn't the same way a human would do it. Like, a lot of people say they just don't like AI on some level. And, like, it's like, you don't know about all the times you watched an AI video and didn't notice it. But when you do watch it and it's bad, it feels really, really off. And the same thing is true for, like, a game that's working on being addictive first and everything else second. I have this theory, actually, that I think a lot of things are addictive first and then working out how to be good second. Because have you ever gone to a grocery store looking for wine? There are some wines that taste good, to a non-wine drinker, I should say. Like, they taste like grapes. Oh, hey, lava! Don't need to talk about grapes. But to finish that thought, they don't taste good at the grocery store. They all taste like the ones that are, they taste like vinegar and, you know, like urine or worse things than that. But that's because if you're really into drinking, you need to be able to, you know, like, to drink a lot, it has to be very palatable. Also, is that like, alarming what's happening there? I don't know. And so maybe that's the reason why there's a lot more wine in that category than the delicious one. If you see how much dessert wine people drink, it's very little. If you look at how much regular wine people drink, very much. Speaking of regular wine, do check out tomorrow's stream where we hit 450 members, chat. I'm worried how much it'll go down over the Christmas time. I feel like there will be a few days after Christmas where I'm not streaming. I feel like everyone... Oh, God, chat, what just happened? Something weird happened. I don't know what it was. So we're going to make a portal. Again, I don't need to go through the portal right now, but I am going to do it. But yeah, I think it's like a scourge. Yeah, so YouTube videos are so funny, says Jeremy Baramy. I like a good Shiraz. I have a friend called Shiraz. I hope that's not doxing him. I hope it's a common enough name. But I have a friend called Shiraz. Oh, actually, you know, if I want, you know, he was the, I've told the story before about, like, Zonin who, like, you know, like, who was, like, really friendly with me, and then, like, a cool, you know, like, I'm not even a cool person, like, the guy who clearly has parents who, like, hit him a bit too hard, you know, so that guy comes around and he's like, oh, yeah, look, I'm this guy, and then makes fun of me, and it's like, you were friendly when you thought there was nothing to gain. Or nothing, you know, I don't know. It was like a moment. But anyways, his name was Shiraz, and teachers always make fun of that. And I'd be like, I don't get the joke. I just don't get it. And now, every time I hear the word Shiraz, I think of the wine first and not the friend. I'm just saying, Shiraz, you lost your branding. If only you decided that, you know, being a good person was more. I'm not actually bitter about it. It was just like, I know, like, every now and then you have a moment where you're like, oh yeah, that's why telling... Also, just drop some water there. Perfect. And then we'll have to drop some up on top. It'll be a bit of a pain, so we'll be very cautious about it. Oh, that's going to go the wrong way. No, it's not. Perfect. Okay, chat. We have a portal. Is it functional? Yes. Can we go through it? Not yet, but we will be able to. I should have been cooking my potatoes this whole time. That's on me for not doing that. So place it down. Place the lava there or something, and then put this in with half of them, then scoop it out. And now I've got two very long-lasting furnaces. And so now here's the other thing I have to consider, chat. Usually at this point, I could speedrun into the... It's not really a speedrun at this many minutes. Also, that is a polar bear. So I could speedrun straight into the netherite, and that would be fine, except for the fact, you know, except for the very, very important fact, I might argue, that if I come back and it's nighttime, which, you know, 50% of the time it is, I'll get murdered. So what do I have to do? Torch the place up. Except even that isn't really properly considering that I'm in a snowy biome, and so what could happen? Well, a polar bear and its cub could spawn. So what do I have to do? The very reasonable and logical thing is to place down a crafting table and then cover the place in slabs, or the much easier solution is to make myself a stone shovel, and then to turn everything into pathways. As long as nothing can spawn too close to me, so all of the immediate blocks around, I think I'll be just fine and just safe. So, yeah, I'm going to watch out not to fall into lava backwards. That's a risk. We could also put up some little fences around the lava, like a wall or something. That might be fun if I'm going to be chopping down some stone blocks anyway. But yeah, by just wasting a shovel or two on this, we make it far less likely that a polar bear can spawn anywhere near me, which makes it far more likely I'll survive. So, okay. That noise just... There's something about noises where you're like, ah, must be something. Now what we're going to do is we're going to realize that this is also a place where a polar bear, a stray, or whatever could just jump right in. So what do? Well, we use that dirt that we've just gathered by accident. And then we place a block up there. And we'll just kind of make this as safe as it humanly can be. Again, then we do have to consider that now these blocks aren't safe. So thankfully, I go in with a second shovel. And I can see outside, which is actually handy. I think glass would have been handier for this exact reason. But, anyway, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make this come out somewhere a bit safer. And I think the safest way to do it, or even just like this would be great. If we have nice wide sight lines, I think this should be fine. But I think some glass might help me out a lot. So I'm going to go mine some of that. It's found just over here. Oh, that was a 2-block full chat. I was 2 blocks away from death. So there's a polar bear with its young. And so that is a mob that is on its way to kill me right now. He literally, because it has a young baby, it thinks I need to die. And it's just like society more broadly. But this time it's being direct about it, at least. So now I'm going to run back to my little encampment. I'm just going to place down one of my beds. I can have this be a permanent bed for all I care. But I do want to get far enough away from the polar bears that there's 0% chance that that is my cause of death. So, yeah, they're still following me, which is bad. Can I get into bed before he gets here? I don't love those odds. Why are you still after me, buddy? Okay, let's just... This way. Looks great. I have to be very cautious because mobs will spawn soon. The polar bear's probably still coming, but I doubt he's going to make it. Okay, so there is the polar bear. Honestly, what is your problem? What is your problem? I could cook him alive or something, but I think making a bow would be smart at this point. I'm just not going to. What I am going to do is jump over here, go into my furnace and grab some of my baked potatoes, and then put the sand in there next. I put the baked potatoes in here. So I've now got a decent source of food, so I'm not going to starve to death. 41 baked potatoes. That'll cover me for a while. But the polar bear, a bit more of a problem. Can I just trap him in a box? I mean, it looks like he's already trapped in there already. Fun fact, chat. This is there is a Minecraft bug report for this one. It's the same thing that stops the iron golems from getting to me. He's not going to be able to get out of that hole as long as I make sure that that stone block there goes away. Okay, no, he's out. The stone block got him out of that. So doesn't the polar bear realize attacking the player is more likely to get it killed than just staying passive?
Never forget the invisible polar bear incident.
Speaking of polar bears, I never do. Dapper Waffle, that was one of the craziest, like, stream weeks I had. I had multiple days, chat, where I was like, I am doing 100 days, and I'm doing it, 9 to 5 style live. I thought it was a lot of fun. But yeah, and during one of those streams, I got 20 days into a world. I was really happy with how it had gone. And then, is he gonna just come for me anyway? See, the polar bears are spawning everywhere, but it doesn't matter. They don't care about you if they haven't seen a child. Which is what I will use to my advantage, I guess. So now I'm just gonna take some of this, and I'm gonna make some glass. I'm gonna make like a door or something. And then we're gonna just build this nice and safe. So glass here. Glass up here. Glass over there as well as, like, I don't know, over here. And then a couple of doors right in the front here. So this should be the safest that we can be. We'll also place a door, like, here. It'll light on fire, but I don't think doors can burn. And then we'll use some extra dirt to, like, I don't know, just make this into more of a wall than it already is. Does this look good, chat? Also, yeah, if I get lit on fire, I'm just dead. So I should get rid of that. That might be a fire hazard. Or I should just get rid of all this lava in general. Oh, what just happened to my water? Well, I don't have water anymore, chat. I can find more. It's fine. So now we should go to the Nether. Actually, I still need to light that fire, which I am going to be very cautious about. Again, it is a fire. It can kill me. So we just place wood here and there. And then we place lava in that side of it. And then we scoop up that lava. Okay, perfect. That is the safest fire I've ever lit. Nice. Very happy with that. Okay. So now we probably should remove at least one of these blocks. Just, you know, make future me's life easier. And then I'm also thinking we could remove some more of the glass. You know, this is fine. I think this is great. So I have to keep in mind that it is going to be nighttime in about 5 minutes. And coming back after that is going to suck. So I'm going to move my bed, actually. Just to prevent that exact issue. Of getting back here, needing to sleep, the bed being over there. I know I have a bed that's, like, in my inventory. But I'd rather have a bed that is just over here. So that's my bed sorted. I'm going to move it underground somewhere. Make sure all of this is non-spawnable, by the way. Just gotta do my bit. And then, yeah, we'll just place a bed, like, literally down. Ah! There. Just, I have no issues, chat. Don't worry about me. We'll place our bed just down here. So this is easier said than done, apparently. No burning for me. So, yeah, that should be a nice space for a bed. It's functional. I can sleep in it, right? That's what matters. We could remove these blocks, but I think we'll be fine. But just in case we're not, I'll place a torch there. Oh, that's already... Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so... There's really not much of a way around this, chat. I could go into the Nether and be immediately murdered from behind. There isn't a lot you can do to prevent that. You can have the food. You can have all the intuition you want in the world. But I'm going to be spawning in a portal. Let's hope I'm facing the enemies rather than the enemies are directly behind me and murder me that way. Oh, I've got to turn down my render distance, chat. It's going to lag so hard. Okay. Okay, it's lagging real bad. But I'm alive. I hear a cube. I hear a cube. No, not a cube. Okay, so now we have to just run into a corner. I'm sorry it's lagging. You can't see anything. This is a Minecraft problem. I would love for them to fix. Oh, okay. No, okay, running. Chat. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. Minecraft has a really bad issue. If you don't turn down your render distance, the Nether doesn't work. I don't know why that is true. I'm sorry that is the way it works. It really sucks that it's true. It ruins the stream experience a little bit, but I'm alive. Now we need to go looking for a Nether fortress. We can get ender pearls in multiple different ways, but there's only one way that we're getting this done, and we know what it is. So let's get to it. So yeah, the best way to find places is usually at about 300, 256, 256, somewhere like that, like on both the positive and the negative. So we're gonna mine this way, hoping we don't encounter lava. I should keep some distance in case we do, really. And so yeah, we're gonna mine this way a lot, and we're gonna hope there's no lava. That was the funniest 2 FPS gameplay of my life. Minecraft slideshow edition, but you only have half a heart. It's a real fun time, let me tell you. Okay, so now I'm in the Nether, and literally anything and everything will kill me, chat. I'm gonna use up my wooden pickaxe because it's like Netherrack doesn't really. Oh yeah, I said I wouldn't do that anymore, chat. I'm gonna throw this over there. I just find controllers to be so much more comfortable for mining. Let you talk about the universe or whatever. I don't think you'd have a much worse Nether spawn for this type of challenge. Yep, you are 100% correct in feeling that way. It is what I would describe as a not great situation. Can wooden pickaxes mine Nether quartz? I guess it can. So we're going to mine upwards now. We're going to hope we find some trace of a biome that... Okay. So let's make a crafting table. We'll place it in a little hidey hole over here. And then we'll just make a stone pickaxe. We only have enough for one stone pickaxe. Oh, we've got plenty. Should we just make another one now? Yeah. We're going to be going through quite a few stone pickaxes today, so let's just accept that fact. Because we want to mine basically exclusively. The Nether is dark and full of terrors. And so how do you avoid that? You avoid it by being in a cave. The one place you know for a fact is safe in the Nether is inside of a cave. In this cave, I can tell what biome it is. I can tell you it's still a basalt delta by the particles. From this cave, I can tell you, am I near a structure? I mean, I can't tell you that. I can tell you if I'm meant to be near a structure, just by my coordinates. And I can also tell you that I would die if I fell down there. So let's look around. This is a great new biome. I'm going to get some gold ASAP, so that way piglins don't kill me. So I'm going to make the tunnel just slightly downwards. That's still enough to kill me, so make it even more safe. Still, not quite enough to kill me. And we'll just place some snow blocks here, just to make it clear for future me. Now I have to be very careful about mining this gold. Chat, if a piglin gets me, if the piglin is anywhere nearby with a crossbow, the one crossbow will kill me before I know the piglin is there. So I have to keep extreme caution in mind. And also I have to keep looking around just in case. I need 36 of this to make some boots. I think I want to go for the helmet, but I doubt I'm going to the top of any mountain, so I'll go for boots just for the simplicity of it. 23 gold. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, we're doing fine, I would say. Now, oh god. Just a few more blocks of gold to mine. Just a few more. I'm here. Oh! Chat, I told you it would happen. I told you that's the possibility. I thought I was looking pretty cautiously, but the fact that there's a piglin there tells me I'm wrong. Whoopsie. Ugh. Man, I was so close to having the gold. The ghast was on my mind so heavily. I was thinking, I need to react the moment I see it, and I did not. Whoopsie. Okay, we got it. That was the proof of concept run, chat. Now I can get a better spawn. I'm not going to spawn inside of a snowy biome where there's snow pandas to worry about. Instead, we can roll right into this, beat halfcore. That's what we're going to do. At least it was early on. Exactly, I am what I torture. We'll take the... Oh, we spawned underwater. So I have to turn off natural regeneration, and I need to take damage anyway, right? So let's just sit here for a bit. It is fun when you get spawns that hurt you. So how's the weather where you are, chat? Oh, actually, I'd be quite cautious, because it only does whole heart's worth of damage, and I need to take some more than that. So we'll go to a cactus or something. Go. Okay. So now we're going to turn up our render distance, because we need to be able to look around. In this time, I could theoretically die. It would be very funny. But now we're going to look around for a village. A village has beds. We need to find a bed by tonight. I don't care what the source is. You will not survive a night with half a heart. Not easily, at least. Not without going underground. Oh, it's lagging. Chat, I'm sorry. I don't know why. So if we want to survive, we're going underground. Blink and you miss it moment. 57% of Toycat fans can't be wrong. See, that 57%, you know, I give them some credit, but I'm going to show them wrong this time. I've got a much better spawn, and so much better odds. Also, wait, I got distracted. What happened, says Ryan? Oh, the stream just started, Ryan. So we just started playing right now. I think that I can beat Minecraft with half a heart. And this is my first attempt to prove that. I have not had any others before. So now I know that there are lots of scary things that can kill you before you see them, which is useful to know. So I'm gonna pick up a ton of sugarcane. Not that I think I'll be using it, but I'm a sugarcane addict. Like if you're in a brand new world and you don't pick up sugarcane, I think less of you. I hate that it's true. You know, I try not to judge people, but I'll be honest, I do. So now we're gonna go looking for a village. I'm sure there's one around here. Like over there, that looks like one. It might be a desert temple, which is just as good. On the way to the village, we're gonna try and get a bed. by just killing some sheep. I don't have any food right now, so getting anything would be nice. Every time I jump into water, I have to look around for a drowned. If there is one, I'm dead. Stream just started. Damn, must have got abducted by aliens again. I hate when they put you in a slightly different timeline to your own. It's crazy how that happens. So this is a... Oh, so if I fell down there, would I have died? It's funny that I would have. So there's just pigs. I'll take the pigs for now. I'll make a pickaxe first. But I'll use the stone that's here. There could be a skeleton in that dark. I've got to be very careful, chat. But I think it's worth doing it just to get the stone grind done with. I say grind, it's literally 3 blocks of mining, but we're going to do it nonetheless. Oh, 6 blocks, really, to make an axe as well. And then we're going to grab a stone pickaxe. All sorted and good.
Cat.
Hey!
Been watching since I was in year 9 of high school. Now halfway through 2nd year of uni and thought it's about time I pay some toy cat tax. Happy Christmas and good luck.
Thank you! Happy Christmas to you too! Aubrey the Strawberry, what a delightful message. I think it's interesting. I'm trying to work out based on the... You say uni, and then you say year 9, but then you call it high school. But then your tip is in pounds. So either you're trying to translate and mostly getting there from the US, or I think British but simplifying to high school, because secondary school just doesn't sound good. Or you live in one of the few zones where, or few parts of the UK where there are in fact high schools. Aubrey the Strawberry, how very wholesome. I'm glad you found the channel whenever you did. It is so delightful to have people here who have been subscribed for a while. It is something, I know, it was always like a thing I felt like, oh yeah, like, even when I hit like, 1 million subscribers, it still felt like, oh yeah, there's a ton of people who have hit subscribe. But how many people are like, oh yeah, I would like to see these videos in, like, in 6 months' time, versus how many are like, oh yeah, I want to watch that video, I'll watch this one, etc. So yeah, thank you very much. My town had high schools till a few years ago, mine in the UK. Yeah, I am familiar with the concept. It is, it used to be quite regular, now I think it's just like, somewhere in the south coast that has it. This is a crazy challenge, says Jane K. It is. But yeah, I appreciate all the wholesome messages that have been dropping by over Christmas. It's reinforced my belief that, like, oh yeah, if people are here, like, people have like a little bit of extra time off. That's kind of why it's important for me to have like my time on. And vice versa, if everyone else is like specifically not taking time off in January, it's my time to go shine and do whatever else, it is that I do. Got a lot of countries I'd like to visit. Like, I've said this for a while now, but I want to really up my goal of, like, seeing more of the world. I was getting very, like, exploratory just before the pandemic, and I never really picked it back up. This is like a desert with so many leaves over it. So bizarre looking. But yeah, it's good to see you did a lot of pie, and yeah, I think that we should get this. In Canada, you can go to a tire center, mixing up US and UK spellings. That does sound like Canada right there. If there's anything you'll know about them, it's their confusion behind their, their British loyalties, yet their American, proximity. It's like when you move out of home, and you get like really rowdy neighbors, and you don't really like the neighbors at first, but at least the neighbors are there for you in hard times. Whereas your parents from back home are like, ooh, it's an expensive flight. How bad is your mental breakdown? Be honest with me. If it's not a 10, I'm not coming. And then you say, it's a... Oh! Not making casual conversation anymore, chat. That is how hard this challenge is. I stopped paying attention to the jungle I'm walking through and death immediately in a jungle. So this is my final attempt, chat. The stream ends when this one does. This is my final attempt at hardcore. And I'm gonna do it this time. I'm very sure. I just need to get back my immediate. I need to get back to my my roots there of realizing that everything is a danger. So first things first, as we come into this world, we have to take some full damage. From here down to there is only 2.5 hearts. We'll take a bigger full. It'll be fine. let's go from here down to that. Perfect. Then from here. And we could do that again. I think that's only going to be half a heart. Oh, no. That's more. So this is 2 blocks. This is 3 blocks. That's no damage. But if I take it again... Chat, why did... I think full damage is broken. Obviously, that's not the final attempt. What went wrong there? I've known that full damage has been broken on Bedrock for a while. But I still just didn't quite believe... So you have to do it in uneven amounts. You can't do half a heart at a time. So we have to do 1.5 hearts by falling 6 blocks at a time. Hey! Aubrey the Strawberry! Secondary school was too many characters to fit into the message. But yes, I'm British. P.S. Can you tell Travis he needs to open his bag? Travis, open the bag! What's in your bag, Travis? What's in the bag? Is it something illicit? Okay, so that jump from the top of that. Okay, so let's... 6 blocks should be here to there. That's 1.5. So from here to there, 1.5. And we can do that a lot of times. Yeah, that doesn't get me all the way though. So I need to take another heart now. So from here to there, that's 1. And then from here to there, there we go. Half a heart. Half a heart hardcore. Let's do it. So, yeah, with that said, let's go today. Chat, I have half a heart. 1 slight fool, 1 misjudged parkour in a jungle can kill me. A single piglin shooting an arrow. A polar bear that thinks that I'm gonna kill its young. Everything can and will kill me, but I am going to attempt to beat Minecraft anyway. This seems insane, but yet I'm going to do my best anyway. I can't believe your first spawn for the challenge was right by a Sakura mountain. Cherry groves are actually surprisingly common. I think they feel rare because people have been playing Minecraft forever and they haven't been there forever. But they're not actually that rare. So I'll just make 1 crafting table, then a billion sticks. No, I need to make some a wooden pickaxe first. So I'll make a wooden pickaxe. And then I'll make a stone pickaxe. And then I might just go chop down some cherry trees. I think having a cherry boat would be cool. So I'll maybe do that. Was watching a Java YouTuber earlier and I was amazed at the speed of regeneration. Yeah, us Bedrock players have to fight real hard to get our, our healing permits in place. Meanwhile, everyone in Java, it's permits for all up there. Java gets everything while Bedrock players fight for the scraps. I'm going to use as much class-based language as I can until everyone at Mojang feels it's agreeable. I'm going to go grab that iron, chat. I need iron real bad, and this has to be the easiest iron I've seen. And it's kind of dangerous to do it, but if I just, run in, place a torch, run out, I should be good. Then I'll come back in, pick up some more coal. Maybe I'll mine the iron. No, if I mine iron from a distance, I'm increasing the risk, not decreasing it. I need to get in there ASAP. Go. Any skeletons? No. Go. Any skeletons? No. Oh, there's a skeleton. There's a skeleton, chat. That skeleton will one-hit me. So now we can run away and then just immediately run back, and we'll be just fine, because we'll get back out of that. I do want to kill some sheep while we're here. If we can, I need to get some beds. There's a village there. I don't need to worry about it. I'll get the iron now, so I can make an iron pickaxe for the nether, and then I'll deal with all of that later. I hope that was far enough away for the skeleton to despawn. I have to imagine it was. But yes, so just by spending 3 torches, we got 4 pieces of iron, which is big, if you ask me. There might be more in here, but it's quite a low cave, so I wouldn't bank on it. Then we'll mine the rest of the iron, the coal, because you never know when you need it. Ooh, Karl Marx Manifesto, but instead of the working class, it's Bedrock players. Oh, that sounds like a video right there, Mr. E. That sounds like a video right there. Yeah, I feel like I feel like there is no more clear divide in how a game company treats its players than between Bedrock and Java players. And it's I think the thing that makes it worse, this is like a genuine problem in the world, is when you claim to care but don't care. That's when people get really hurt. I think a lot of people are okay with acknowledging yeah, this system's not perfect. Weren't there people out there, like, absolving themselves of their own guilt by saying, no, it's not a problem that exists, but they're not solving the problem. I think that's a whole thing. Anyway, Cherry Grove grass is so cursed. Why would you say it's cursed? Did you think there's iron in here, chat? I bet there is. I should be very cautious of looking over an edge like that. But yeah, I'm just going to try and get some food. I know I'm going to find bread. I should just accept I'm finding bread. Yeah, in fact, I know I'm finding sheep too, so we'll just get a decent food for, you know, healing situations. I'll eat my mutton raw just to get me to the village. And then we'll eat whatever food they have there. And then we'll go find a lava pit. The Nether is still where all the good and all the bad is held. Let's see if we can't avoid it. How come it's only the communists who can have manifestos? Manifesto is such a great word. No, manifesto is a word you get. I think it's school shooters is what comes to my mind when I hear manifesto. It's interesting because a lot of people feel like their manifestos are only taken seriously if they commit some giant depraved act of violence. And it's like, you know, there's a lot of authors who have never killed someone, but yet we all read their words. Maybe, you know, like I feel like even if you hate everything, if you apply yourself, you can destabilize society so much more than if you don't. Also, look both ways. If there's a drowned, I'm dead, but at least I can start moving away from my death. So here it is, the village. And again, there's lots of vertical falls here that I shan't be falling into. And there's also a lot of hay bales here. The golem's going to be a pain to kill in a village like this, but future me's problem, not current me's problem. And this house has... Oh, no, it doesn't. I thought this was the fisherman's hut, but I'm clearly very wrong. I could take the... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a crafting table. Just like this. And then I'm going to just make a hoe. It feels silly not to use a hoe if I'm relying on many of these. So let's do it. I want to have so much bread that I don't ever think about food, chat. Like, when food, literally food, all it can do is starve me. Food doesn't heal me. It just starves me. So I'm just going to have a bread supply at all times. So I can just, like, have a little munch here or there. Good food is really important when you're trying to stay up 8.5 hearts or whatever it is. 8.5 hunger shanks, sorry. But right now it's not. The end will probably be the hardest to survive in now, says Kerry Yang. Yeah, Kerry Yang. Oh, good to see you, Kerry Yang. You had a very fun username a while back, if I recall correctly. But yeah, I do agree. The end is going to be where things get spicy. So I'm going to punch you after I dig my hole. Hole digging comes first. Golem punching comes second. Is he going to get trapped on something? I hope not. Okay, fall down the hole, and then dig another block, and then crouch. Not that it makes a difference, but I'm just trying to feel good here. And then stone axe to death. A manifesto is a publication meant to garner popular support. Capitalism doesn't need a manifesto because it's the target of manifestos. Yeah, there's an interesting... you know, sorry, we're getting political in my Minecraft run where I'm going to die. We know exactly how it goes when you get political while playing Minecraft. But yeah, the amazing thing about capitalism as a societal system, if you believe it is one, is that capitalism can incorporate critique of capitalism into itself. I think that is always what makes an impressive system. Is, you know, like most one-party states have to make, you know, insulting the state, if not a direct crime, then something that you will be reported for. Because if the state falls apart, then all of the good things from it fall apart. But weirdly, you don't need that for. Yeah. Also, politics is lethal in Minecraft. It's true. It's very true. We've proven this before, and we'll prove it again. Also, one random magma block, and it's all over. Oh yeah, that's what's really messing me up, is how many random ways there are to die. There's just so many, chat. So from up here, I'm going to try and see a pit of lava. Do you see any, chat? I see another village, so that's more iron. Like, why not? I don't see any sign of what might be lava, though. So I'm going to go towards the second village, keeping in mind that nighttime is coming. And I need to find... Again, it'd be so nice to stand on top of these mountains while it's dark. And I could theoretically... Oh, wait. Oh, that's spooky. Running away. Not picking up that coal. So I need to come down this mountain now. And I'll do so very cautiously before heading off to that village. Again, slightly... If I fall here slightly in the wrong direction, it's game over. So I'm trying to make sure I don't... How did that get over there? And we'll do great. Yeah, I'm gonna end the poll. It looks like some people came over to my side and said that maybe I can do this. We got it. Although I love Toy Cat's political opining. My goal is to find an opinion that's offensive to everyone at least once. And if we haven't gone there yet, don't worry, we're getting there. Like, my least favorite thing in the world is the idea of, like, political bundling is the simplest way to put it. Unlike a Minecraft bundle, is that a drown? That is a drown. So we're going to move to the left. Unlike a Minecraft bundle, political bundling is not as fun. Because it's that, like, isn't it crazy that if you know someone supports the rights of workers to, you know, like, to rise up and take arms, that you also know their opinion on, like, you know, when human life begins, you know, birth, conception, whatever else. You know, like, isn't it crazy that if you know someone is a evangelical Christian, you know their opinions on, like, you know, the border of the United States and Mexico, and therefore trade wars, you know? Like, I feel like this idea that if you have one opinion, you should have all of the other opinions on the same side. It's, like, the craziest one. And that's why at some point, I'm going to get... No, if you think you like these political opinions, I'll find a terrible one for you. A political bundle doesn't take years to come out. You are not experiencing the right bundles. Or at least the right political bundles. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to craft some cherry logs. I'm going to use these to make a crafting table with one cherry plank in there. I don't need to, but might as well. And then we're going to make a shield. I think right now the shield is like a potential source of life. Why would I not have it? Then we need to make a bucket, but I'm going to have to smelt first. I'm just going to assume that we don't find lava before we get to this village. Okay, so political left or right? Maybe we could use both wings together and actually fly for once. This bit, man. Yeah, I think crazy but depressingly reliable. That is my life ambition. Chat. I would love to be either depressing but crazily reliable, or crazy but depressingly reliable. One of those two things is what I can work out. If a shield is a source of life, is it okay to import it? You know, what I will say is okay is going into this place right here, sneaking one of their furnaces out, putting some iron in the other one. I probably won't need this now, for being honest, because I bet there's, oh, a diamond and a pickaxe. Nice. So, chat, for those of you who are saying, oh yeah, but wouldn't some armor be good? I know you exist. The answer is no, but I have iron boots now, so theoretically, if I get shot at just the right point, I might survive it. Now I'm going to use my other iron to make a sword. Am I really ever going to use a sword, chat? Like, I don't know the answer is yes or no. I feel like I'd use a bow far more. So I'll make an iron sword, but only to kill the golem with, slightly more effectively. I'm going to dig a hole first, actually. That seems smart. Just 2 blocks down. I'll make the rest happen when he's on the way. And then run in. Go. Okay. Then we sit at the bottom of the hole, eating a bit of bread. Hoping the golem isn't caught on a random piece of dirt path. Oh, you know he's caught on a random piece of dirt path, chat. Oh, God. I hate when this happens. So now we sit in the hole. We drink from our Winston Churchill mug. Oh, you can't see his face. It's Winston Churchill, chat. Honestly, he doesn't look like it in the camera. In real life, he does. In the camera, he looks like someone just did some poor pottery. And then maybe we look to see if the golem is out there. Where is he, chat? I'm going to jump. Okay, yeah, he got caught on something. But the fact that he got caught on it for that long is a good sign, right? So this is the worst thing to have to do. But he would kill me in one hit anyway, so... Oh, okay. I'm just going to back away the moment I see any movement. It's the weirdest bug that exists, chat. The weirdest bug. Okay, next up. Carrots. Don't need them. Don't need them at all. Oh, that was a big jump. What we do need is some wheat for some more bread. That looks like a good amount. But we can always have more, chat. We can always have more. 18 more bread, in fact. Perfect. Then we're going to pick up the iron from before. Combine it with the iron I just got. And make a... I guess I can make a bucket, and then I can make another pickaxe or something. But I'm not too bold about what I do afterwards. I'll make whatever needs to be made when it needs to be made. And then we'll scoop up some lava from here, just in case it helps me finish a portal somewhere. You never can be sure. And now we're going to go look for lava. So I'm very well sorted in everything besides a lava pit right now, which I am still currently looking for. Yeah, keeping lava instead of water feels like the wrong decision on a run for safety. Yeah, I'm going to... Even though I might not make a ruined portal this way, I think it's better to have the water. This could save my life in a way, but lava probably won't. I'll be honest with you, lava usually takes away life. It doesn't bring it. In the camera, it looks like Teddy Roosevelt. I think everyone from the 1900s kind of looks the same. There's certain... I'm a big, like, pusher against the concept of societal norms. I probably shouldn't be, you know, but I appreciate as I've aged that, like, oh, there's benefits to, like, looking like you're not gonna be a serial killer, I guess. But one of the weirdest ones is there's acceptable ways to look, and people are like, oh, why do you not look one of those ways? And so, like, even though there probably feels like a lot of variance to us, to anyone from another generation, it's like, yeah, everyone from that generation just kind of looks the same. Gonna hurt and kill you next. I'm gonna just dig a hole right here, dig straight down into it, and kill the golem, hoping that he doesn't get caught on something. He didn't. Perfect. So this extra bit of iron I can use for a chest plate. Again, none of this matters, chat. An iron chest plate is still death when I get hit by any mob, but it makes me feel good, so let's go for it anyway. And then we're going to check in this chest in case there's something else, which is, oh my god. So I've already got a chest plate. I've already got enough to make a full set of iron armor. Like, I'm just missing leggings. But again, there's no... I was further in my first run where I had no armor and was in the nether than I am right now. This is all non-progress, I tell you. But it's nice to have all this non-progress be made. So, if we're looking for lava, we're not going to find some in the jungle. We might find some by going up this hill and then kind of looking around, though. So that's what I'm going to do. 2 jukeboxes. You better believe it. I was a goth as a teen and can confirm people didn't like it. Yeah, isn't that weird that people are just like, why are you different? I do not like that you are different. That brings me extreme pain, and I'm gonna turn that pain into your pain. And so, you know, at one point there'll be a generation that exclusively dresses like goths. You know, like wearing black will be very cool. You know, black everything. But it's, I think if I was to like psychoanalyze it a little bit, I think there's a certain amount of conformity we need in society. Like I think a lot of people struggle with, like, why do we have some societal norms? Like, for a rule to be a really good rule, it should be that the benefits are self-evident. That you can look at something and be like everyone understands when you hear you shouldn't murder, that, oh yeah, if people could go around killing people, that would be bad. Most people understand if you say, oh yeah, we don't like having, you know, there should only be one police force that has the ability to do things, is because otherwise, if you let people take things into their own hands, that's basically saying crimes are okay if you do them for a good reason. And everyone thinks they're doing crimes for a good reason. Like, everyone can, a lot of things are, if not self-evident, like very easily pick-apartable to get to that point. I'm not going to go to the structure, by the way. I just want to get close to it, chat. I just want to get close to it. Okay, I'm not going in, but there's no mobs, right? Okay, they're all spawning in now. So I'm going to get on this horse and I'm going to find myself a lava pit from it. Also, there's so many villages. This would be perfect for a different type of run. It's not perfect for this type of run. I don't trust people who look normal, says Pout. I do know what you mean, kind of a bit there. There's some people whose, like, goal is to make themselves look generic. And you wonder, like, what's the end game on that? And I guess the answer is, like, for a lot of people, it's like, is being generic so bad? Is blending in such a terrible thing for most people? But yeah, so there are some rules which really aren't clear, right? Like, you know, there, like, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's a lot of societal norms that are actually kind of, like, stupid. But they exist. Like, there are some norms that exist not because the norm itself is good, but because by showing that you follow that rule, you probably will follow other rules, and therefore are less likely to break into their house and murder them. And that's why breaking some norms is bad, and why... Also, there's a bit of lava. It's not as much as I'd like, but we'll try it out. So yeah, the horse can take damage, chat, and I won't die, as you can see. Half heart only applies to me. My horse can have all of the hearts. But, was this the nothing but blue flowers biome? Yeah, this is why they're fixing the meadows in the next update, Dan. A lot of people don't like this. Two kinds of people in Ireland, the sketchy kind and the drunk kind. That's why drinking is a... for a lot of people, they get... I think this is a big problem for people who have, like, issues of drinking. You know, for, like, medical or other reasons. A lot of people will look at you cautiously if you don't drink. It's this... They're, like, intoxicating yourself is, you know, like, literally toxic, right? Like, you are making yourself less able. And so if there's someone around you who will not join in that ritual, it's like, why not? Are they trying to stay fully able while I'm not? Are they going to kill me? Are they going to try and rob me when I'm, you know, less in control of my senses? That's why there's many, like, you know, storylines and video games and tales about, like, oh yeah, you get the other person drunk while you drink fake alcohol. And then you can, you know, get them good. I don't want them to fix the meadows if it lowers the amount of flowers, which it seems to. It does seem to lower it a little bit, but there's still so many, right? But yeah, I could see why if it's, like, the thing that you know the biome for, you don't want them to remove that thing. So chat, where am I finding lava? The answer doesn't look good right now. Is there any lava anywhere? I certainly hope so. It feels bad to let the horse take damage. I'll be honest with you, I don't love it. I also get really judged by my smoker friends when I quit smoking. Yeah, that's one of the most interesting things, that if you stop a negative behavior, but you're surrounded by people who... Like, I think the biggest example of this would probably be getting in shape. If you get in shape, if a lot of people will be like, oh, that's awesome. Good job on, like, you know, being healthier. Your body can move better now. You'll live longer. But to some people, doing anything is like a, oh, you think you're better than me thing. I've said this before, but it's one of the biggest, like, one of the biggest culture things I like about the US. I know a lot of people are like, some terminal online people are like, yep, USA, worst country in the world. And my list of reasons why is, I read it on the internet somewhere. But one of the things the USA gets right that leads to it being so economically successful is, like, you know, going and getting paid is a good thing. Like, nice job. Not, oh, you think you're better than me because you have money? You're going to, you know, like, I feel like being able to say, yes, I would like more money so I could buy more things and do nice things with it is something everyone should be able to admit. Because I think, you know, I feel like one of the flaws in capitalism is if we create societal rules that break it, then we defeat the whole point of everyone trying to do their best. I just branched mine at -54 for some lava. That should work well. Yeah, I might have to come to that if it comes to it, I will. But I'm not looking for that. So I'm going to use some of the dirt to just make a little bridge going out this way. Okay, that should get me most of the way there. And the horse can jump the rest. So, go. Perfect. Just get a totem. Yeah, the totem question's an interesting one. I think you'd have to use a data pack to make sure the totem can only, like, prevent your damage but not give you the free hearts. But yeah, the internet taught me not to think of anything on my own. It says cocktail you drop. It's true, never think of anything. I get judged a lot for not smoking weed. It's a big thing here in my area. I don't like the smell, and people have been rude because of it. Yeah, I think it's I've had people like that. And then conversely, I think it's really weird that people are like inherently disliking basically any attitude like that. Like, yeah, not drinking, not smoking, or yes, smoking, yes, drinking. You know, like I'm sure everyone's had that friend who's like, oh, you hear about that person? He smoked weed. That's bad. at least maybe that's like gone away now. In my generation, that was true. I hope that it's a gone away thing. I feel like let's go back to hating each other for more superfluous reasons. You know, let's go back to saying that, you know what, I don't like Johnny because Johnny has a big nose. Let's go for it on that front. You know, I guess actually that's the one nice thing about, like, at least you could argue your decision to not do or do something like that is a choice in a way that your big nose isn't. You know, let's not hate Johnny for his big nose. Sorry, apologize to Johnny. Also, don't get struck by lightning. Oh, that's a funny thing. Yeah, I could literally die to lightning strikes. That is very funny. Also, there's a skeleton right there. Chat, it's terrible to get anywhere in this forest. I don't know what I was thinking by coming here, but I'm going to undo my decision. Just going to go this way. Going to punch the horse a few times. Hope I don't kill it. Looks like I didn't. We're good. One more time. So, chat. I'm that friend people used to talk about. Not gonna lie, the weed thing is mostly left, which is kind of sad. I love being compared to a crackhead. That is very sad. You know, but yeah, no, the broader point here is just to say we're always looking for ways to, like, divide, because the more you divide, the more you can appreciate the people on your side of the divide, right? Whereas if you say, like, everyone's equal, like, you know, some societies are very, like, repressed about certain things. And there is actually some benefit to, like, don't ever talk about the good things in your life. Because if you don't talk about the good things in your life, everyone else will assume, like, oh yeah, everyone's having just as bad a time as me. And so if you talk about something that you enjoy, having reasons why other people enjoying their things is actually terrible. Really important thing for us to have. So we can look at people who are having a good time and say, nope, they're having a terrible time, and or they're terrible people. You know, it's that phenomenon of, like, you know when you find out there's a party happening and you're not invited? The two things you can feel are sad, or I didn't want to go to that party anyway. Yeah, there's something, those are the responses we basically have. I divide people into two groups, people who are me and people who are not me. I hope you liked the second group more than the first group, Dan. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea where to go. I think I've used up all of this lovely plains, not found a lava pit, but I'm hoping if we go back... Oh, no. We might get lucky. So, in Berry A, if you feed the horse, does he gain health? He will, yeah. I'm not going to feed him, though. He's had enough food, I think, for a lifetime. Can I feed him while I'm on him? Weirdly, no. Or maybe you just can't eat hay bales. I'm pretty sure you can, though. Yeah, you can. Oh, that was his whole health bar. Wonderful. So yeah, the rain is really hampering my ability to see. But as you can see, it is just endless forest. Which I guess at some point we do have to go through. I've seen lava twice. Yeah, I've seen a couple of floating bits of lava, but not more than that. Yeah, I think that the challenge is a really hard one, chat. And I think the looking for lava bit taking so long is, like, making my nerves go up a little bit. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, I know the Nether's going to be hard. But it's a known quantity. It's a challenge that I know I can eventually do. But what if it's tricky on the way? Anyway, so I think this big mountain here should be good. It's at least traversable, and I'll be able to do some stuff once I get through it. I'm gonna punch the horse to the other side of this river now. I can always use a hay bale to fix him if he doesn't love it. Just punch him this way. I'm sorry, I love you, buddy. I'm gonna fix your health problems later. There we go. And now, yeah, this looks like it's at least worth traveling to. As long as we have flat ground where we can look for stuff, I'm happy enough, you know. Horses should get hardcore hearts too. Isn't it weird if you think about it? Every animal besides Steve is already playing hardcore. You know, if you really think about it, you're the only mob that is immune from hardcore rules, and turning hardcore on should be the default, not the option. So, Kat, this challenge is probably harder than the Igloo challenge. Should we quit and just do the Igloo challenge then, Carrie Yang? But yeah, chat, what do you think about, should I do the Igloo challenge if I think I've got a solution as a stream or as a video? Because I feel like in a video form I can, like, explain things using, like, third-person angles and stuff in a way that I can't as easily otherwise. Okay, so that looks like a mangrove swamp, but the trees look like they're dark forest. Do we just get in a boat and go somewhere else? I think that might be the move, chat. Let's get in a boat, and we'll look for lava while we're in the middle of the ocean, because I won't get hit by a drown while I'm there. And I've slept every night, so phantoms won't get me. It sucks to say goodbye to my horse, but I think that's the only logical thing to do. Although, actually, we'll go to sleep first. No, we won't. No, we will. We should go to sleep, basically, ASAP. Keep an eye out for any skeletons or anything like that. Then make a cherry boat. Now, let's go. So, video, WTF is the Igloo challenge, says Xavier. You didn't miss the Igloo challenge, the Y200 challenge. Both stream and then video of it, like the Caveman series. Yeah, a lot of people liked it for Ultra Flat, but not as much for the everything else I've done since then. You can also match a hoe if you get sticks from a witch. And you can grow wheat to make hay bales. Do a stream with minor interruptions to record for a video. Ah, that's the good old way of doing it, Hacker1MC. You know, I'm just going to go to sleep. I know I could... Like, I think the rain and the night, it's two bad things to deal with at once. I'd rather not, so let's go. Okay, so my rend distance is going to go back up. And hopefully I can use that to see any sign of anything that is lava. So again, you can see lava there, chat, but it's one source. We need 10 obsidian, not 1 obsidian. I enjoy the Igloo challenge. It's weird at high stakes. How about we, I tell you what then, we'll set it up as a, we'll do it as a stream then. We'll do it as a stream. You can join me for the journey, chat. You can join me for the journey. Yeah, You're so brave for doing this challenge, Toycat. I think it's very easily doable. Maybe. I think it's definitely doable. I think the Nether is a bit of a pain. And I think the end is going to be the real, like, you know, moment of truth. But I still feel good about the challenge. Get all 16 million colors of leather armor speedrun. Is it actually 16 million? I want to know how many distinct colors Minecraft can render. Like, I feel like you mix, like, orange, red, red, and then red, orange, orange. And they look so similar already that even if you go to 6, you can do it. Also, I couldn't beat this if my life depended on it. Oh, that'd be fun. We should get someone here with, like, something I care about and get them to burn it if I die. And see if that affects my decision-making ability. Why greater than 200 in the Nether? Do blazes spawn at that height? By the way, I got your email. I thought that was fun. So, the end is going to be almost impossible, but I believe you can do it. Yeah, the end is entirely doable. The end is entirely doable. I know it seems like a mess, but it doesn't need to be. I think I'm going to get a jack-o'-lantern, because that's always my, like, source of random damage. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, that was weird. Okay, so there's a big mountain here. There's a new landmass. Let's go find a horse if we can. And then let's go find a lava pool. They're everywhere, chat. You just gotta find them. I guess that's true for everything in Minecraft. When you've got a near infinite world, you can never say that you're not gonna find something. Just that, you know, like, even a Pale Garden, you have literally millions of Pale Garden biomes in your world, chat. But yeah, I've been really busy with the videos. Oh, there's a skeleton, chat. If he was slightly higher up that cave, just instant death. I would just be gone. That's an example of how even just like an opportunity to look at something can be an opportunity to die to something. I need to be thinking better about how every opportunity, you know, for a glance is an opportunity to die. And it's crazy that that is true. But it is true, so I need to think about it like it is. Or I will die. So, yeah, so the reason I'm scared about the end is because the last time I did it, I was really familiar with how the Ender Dragon worked on the console edition. If you recall, I used to be really good at speedrunning or like doing challenge runs of Minecraft. And when Bedrock came around is when I got really rusty. And I still feel like my Ender Dragon success rate is 50-50. And that's with all the health, all the benefit. Oh, not 50-50. I'd say like 2/3 to 1/3. And so going in with no ability, yeah, it sounds scary. But I think we'll get it. You should get a bow so you can kill from a distance. Yeah, that is actually my plan, if you'll believe it. So let's go up there. We will see a lava pit from up that hill. I'll make a big tall tower or something. And then I'll use that to... Yeah, that's what I'll do. If you die, it's coal for Christmas. Ah, I don't want coal for Christmas. Yeah, chat, I've been, especially, like, I don't know how to describe it, like, stressed and pushed for time. Because I think this is a very normal thing, but forgetting, like, how much time life takes is a very real thing. Like, there are so many, like, little micro-obligations you make in your life. Of, like, oh yeah, once a week, you've got to take some rubbish out. That takes 5 minutes. Okay, that's only once a week, 5 minutes. You have, like, an infinite number of 5-minute slots. But then you're like, oh yeah, once a week, you've got to deal with a piece of furniture that needs to be moved or dragged or, like, torn to pieces. Okay, that's 5 minutes. It's nothing. And you make a series of those 5-minute obligations. And then you realize to yourself, like, oh yeah, I can't actually work 100% of a day. Like, it takes half an hour to, like, get moving on something, and you need, like, at least an hour before bed to decompress. You're like, okay, that's an hour and a half every single day. Also, you have to sleep for so many hours a week. I used to be a big believer in the idea of, like, isn't it crazy you only have to work 40 hours a week? Like, I know to some people it's like, no, that's... The crazy bit is that you have to work a full 40. But 40 hours out, like, you get 168, and you can live a decent life on 40. A lot of people do live a decent life on 40. That's cool, right? You get to spend 3/4 of your time doing stuff you want to do. And only a quarter has to be doing stuff, not even that you don't want to do, just that someone else is telling you to do. That's a nice ratio. I wanted to rearrange the furniture in my room. I've grown to hate how my bed faces the door. I've heard that if your bed doesn't face the door, it's really bad feng shui. I don't know if feng shui is real. But I don't know in what scientific basis it has. But it's something I watched enough YouTube shorts about it. And it's drilled into my brain because it feels true that, like, you don't want to have to... If like, the door is behind me right now, and I kind of freak out every now and then. I'm, like, slightly more on edge than I would otherwise be. Social obligations at Christmas suck. I don't think I have that many that I'm not, like, a fan of. Maybe I have too few even, I would say. But it is like a... I don't know. It's a thing, right? Okay, so... That village is my target. Do you see any lava between me and it, chat? It's crazy how, I guess I got lucky finding that lava pit on the first world as fast as I did. Also, I've got to be really careful about these jumps. I keep making a lot of 3-block falls. 4 blocks and I'm dead, chat. 4-block fall means I'm not alive anymore. Opposite, if the door faces the, if the door faces the door, the bed faces the door, it's the death position. Like, I think you want to face the opening of the room more than you want to face away from it, right? Or maybe not. I was so confused. Yeah, anyway, Feng Shui videos like you put your wardrobe over here, a dragon will eat you. Are you just judging that off the idea of Feng Shui meaning something Chinese? Anyway, I think I have just been very, like, unaware of, like, oh yeah, so, like, streamers is, like, just stream for a few hours every day. But, like, and like, ultimately, on the grand scheme of, like, how much some people streamed, how much I've streamed, it's not, like, all that much. But then you're like, oh, yeah, every day, what I would be using to work on, you know, like, a second video for the day has to be streaming. So I have to give up on, like, some real-life obligations basically every day so I can get any amount of videos done to be, like, ahead of myself. And then that's like, oh, yeah, that's a big commitment to make. What is your favorite Never block? Says Kerry Yang. Everyone loves the Never Walk block. All my homies love the Never Walk block. So, time to eat something. I'm thinking of ordering a milkshake. Chat, tell me the pros and cons of having a milkshake. I don't know why the ones from Shake Shack have got me, like, just interested in a way that I've been thinking about for a very long time. Same with, honestly, every good like high quality fast food place, they all have decent milkshakes. Even like Popeyes, right? Like it's a decent shake. But you need string. Yeah, I mean, looking at my inventory, string might help me make a bundle. Okay, chat, look away. This is the most effective way to get string without waiting for a spider to spawn. Just everyone look away. If you don't like crimes against humanity, just don't look for this one. Okay, sorry. That's my bad. That didn't actually succeed. I was a monster and didn't even achieve something. So green dye, ferns, red tulips, don't need any of that. I never do. Unless you're doing a weird challenge, the Wandering Trader is just the weirdest of guys. Pro, you have a milkshake. Con, you soon won't have a milkshake. Yeah, my stomach's pretty full already, to be fair. The bad thing about a milkshake is it's not pizza. Oh, should we just order pizza then? Wolfie, you've convinced me. We'll order a pizza. Let's do it. Okay, so lava, I need to find it, chat. But here's the problem. If it's nighttime, I might die. So here's my amazing solution. I'm going to... This seems like it's ballsy, chat, but I don't think it actually is. This seems really ballsy. But I literally just am going to stack up real high in a way that I know I can't get hurt. And then I'll sleep up there, and then I'll come down in the morning. Okay, chat. Does anyone see any source of lava? Back there? Maybe. In fact, wait, over there. Perfect. So now we just have to get down without dying and then go to sleep. Or, even smarter, let's go to sleep up here, where I know I won't die. And then, okay, nice. And then we'll put the water down, and we're golden. So there are a few mobs that have spawned, including a spider, funnily enough. So let's go deal with him. Yeah, let's go kill the spider. So this is my first kill of the game on a mob that might hurt me back. No, I don't see him anymore. Well, okay, there goes that one. Okay, let's go over to that lava that was just back here. Please don't be a single source again. I can't live with another single source of lava. Pros, delicious meal. Cons, you have to pay for delicious meal. That's true. There's always a pro and a con, I guess. Okay, into the Nether we can finally go. Yeah, there's just something exhausting about this part of a challenge, chat, the grind. Is like doing something that is very reasonable. Like, I think the worst feeling in the world, and one of the things that like always holds me back on challenge videos, is when you're doing something that looks like you should be able to do it in 2 minutes, but it takes you like 40 because bad RNG. Because you know, like, at least one of my personal pains is like, to make a video interesting, you have to cut out long, boring segments. But those long, this is why I can't edit my own challenges. But I want to leave them in there to show you how long something took, because the whole point is that this is a hard challenge, and I almost like am more obsessed with like people knowing that the thing is hard than the video being entertaining sometimes. It's like, but look, this is the challenge that comes with it. But something I've kind of like appreciated is like, so something I appreciate now is that yeah, you don't leave the boring bits of you grinding for something forever. But then conversely, it means that you sit there doing something that you know no one cares about and that isn't going to exist. There is no benefit to this suffering you're going through. You just have to go for it anyway. There's just a drown there, chat. How did he spawn there? Honestly, yeah, this being next to the water is very, very bad. I don't want him to kill me. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he doesn't seem to care about me. I can't believe. The IBX toy cat and he doesn't care. This is bad. I'm going to light the whole forest on fire to make this safer. This is my smart idea, chat. If everything's on fire and gone, then nothing can be on fire and go away. This is true logic. Trust me on it. Is 4 ender pearls from 1 enderman rare? Yeah, it means you got the perfect luck from looting. It's not like 1 in a billion rare, but it's the least likely outcome you could have. So good job. You had looting free on your sword, I assume. If you didn't, then someone's just using a mod, an add-on or something. I thought it was the funniest thing, like, every now and then you see, like, a video of what looks like a crazy Bedrock bug. And the actual what happened there is like, oh yeah, I had an add-on enabled that I forgot about, and that caused the bug. Which is gonna give Bedrock a convenient, like, out from crazy situations soon. Every time you... Oh, there's a trident drown, chat! There's a trident drown! Trident drown, trident drown, trident drown. Oh, God, that's the bad type. I mean, one could argue all drowns are bad drowns. But that one especially. Let's get away. Make him despawn. And then we'll come back when it's safe. I'd like to build a big wall between me and the sea to prevent that from happening again. But I'll probably be fine. Only you can prevent forest fires. Or... conversely, only you can start them. It's the beauty of the Minecraft world allowing you to pick your own things. I'm going to pick out the furnace here, put it down, and then fill this with a lava bucket. I don't think I need to even cook anything, but like, if I need to, it'll be there for me. Then we're going to build a stack up over here. Probably use a better block than what I'm using. And then dig a nice hole over here so the water can fall in and not ruin this lovely lava pit. E-Z. P-Z. Oh, okay, so there's lava just above me. I mean, there's fire just above me, but that should be fine. Now we can just place all of this into a portal shape. Okay, so that's going to spill everywhere, but it's fine. I've already got my safety done. Now we just have to worry about that. Again, I feel like a trident drown is not an impossibility. In fact, it's quite a likelihood. So preventing that pain is important. Okay, now we're going to put our jungle planks down. And we're going to lava bucket. And then, it's one of the many fires around here, but this should be one of the easiest to make good things out of. Snipers of the sea. Yeah, that really is what they are, Ellis Flowers. They are the snipers of the sea, and not in a complimentary way. There we go. Okay, so now we're just gonna chop this wood, chop that wood, wait for the fire to go out, and yeah, I think now the odds of fires starting are much lower, and the visibility is great too. I'm gonna place a few torches around. I don't have a lot of coal, but enough. We place a few of these around, including next to the sea, which is where the biggest risks are. And then that should prevent the worst of it. Okay, chat. Again, real chance we go through the nether and we just die. It can happen. It does happen. And it very may well. But you just... This is how the challenge works. You take the risk, and maybe it is.
Forest fires are one thing, But did you know that 99% of house fires happen to people who aren't subscribed to abx.ecat?
If you believe it, it's less than 99%. Fewer than 99%. Greater than 99%. That's the one. Greater than 99% of house fires. So yeah, I've got a video actually that involves that stat coming out very shortly. There's fire right above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. I don't know, is that lyrics? Oh, Song Iron Joe corrected lyrics. Need gold before going to the Nether? It would be smart to get some first, but I don't need to do smart. Like, if piglins kill me immediately, I'll feel dumb, sure. I don't think they are, though. So, chat, the odds of me dying right now are about 1 in 50, I would say. If there's something here that immediately gets me... Oh, my God. Why do I have such bad luck with my spawns today? So we're gonna have to mine this block just to get out there. That's just how it is, right? So we're gonna flatten this next. And we need to just get out. The ghasts can spawn here and they might just murder me. So we're gonna replace torches with basalt. And we're just gonna place some blocks there. And then also some blocks over here. Okay, perfect. This is just to prevent future me from getting caught up in something crazy. So now I need to get more basalt. And oh god, chat. What is this Nether spawn? I've got to do it. It's horrendous that I have to do it, but I do have to do it. So we'll put our crafting table in there, and I'll just not walk over it because it will catch fire. And then I'm going to make myself a ton of slabs of the cobblestone variety. I guess of the cobblestone variety. And then we're going to bridge over to that next... Oh! That's why I'm not using a controller. I have to use the controller to go through the portal because you can toggle crouch. You can set it up to toggle crouch in the PC, but I just don't want to. I like having it set up by input method. The good news is... No, that's not a fortress. I thought it was. I was about to announce some very good news, chat, but the good news was fake. There is no good news. There's never good news in the Nether. Let me tell you. So I don't know if you can make basalt slabs. I guess you can't, really. Oh, that's bad. Chat, why can't you make basalt slabs? I guess not my problem for today. Instead, I'll just use this to bridge to the next place. I have to be able to make a little enclosure immediately. And that's okay, I guess. But we are picking up more and more of these, which is great. Once we have enough, we'll build a full bridge, and then we'll build a safety thing around my portal. The good news is there's no mobs right here. I guess ghasts won't spawn here because there's no blocks for them to spawn off. So weirdly, being in the middle of a lava ocean might be the safest place from ghasts in Minecraft. Outside of, like, a non-ghast spawning biome. So that's a skeleton because this is a Soul Sand Valley. So we're not going to go to the Soul Sand Valley. We're going to try and skirt right past it. Which is, of course, a whole pain. But a pain that we have signed up to. Because, yeah, screw that. What sort of a biome is this? Yeah, we're just going to crouch this way. We're just going to make as much progress as we can humanly get away with. I think the skeletons could walk here and murder me while I'm doing this. So I have to make this safer later. Right now, though, I'm just desperate to get to safety. That didn't go as far as I hoped. What we can do, I guess, it's risky, but we could mine upwards. Or we could just switch out blocks. We've got dirt. No, the skeleton's right where I need to be. Let's go despawn those skeletons. Let's go stand right here. We can mine out these blocks in the middle here, but there's definitely going to be lava below this, right? Like, yeah, there's lava below that. That's a ghast. Okay, that's the one thing I said wouldn't happen. So maybe back through that portal we do go. No, I don't think it needs to be that way. So let's also mine this one block, just in case it helps. Yeah, let's go do this. You're gonna get sniped, homie. I'm gonna get sniped if I get too close to the land while there's a skeleton there. But I'm gonna reinforce it before that becomes a serious deal. Or actually, there's no skeletons there at all right now. Okay, well that's not handy. So one skeleton, chat. He doesn't see me yet. One skeleton is dealable. Oh no, it's over, it's over. Okay, the skeleton. No, 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 no. He shot at me. He didn't hit me though. Okay, we did it. Let me just mine into here. I need to get. Okay. I need to get some blocks of any description, really. Magma is. Yeah, this is a bad part of town. Oh. Yep, keep looking up, Toycat. Nothing bad will happen. Okay. The half heart is going. Okay, there's a piglin with armor. Don't. Okay, no, it's over, chat. It's over. Ah! I should have made gold armor before going. Honestly, okay. That is the proof I need that sometimes you run into a piglin before you can do anything about the piglin. If he had it... So annoying. I didn't make a decision quick enough on the piglin, chat. That if I'd have just blocked off his path, he wouldn't have come to me. But I thought, I'll run. It'll be fine. I'll deal with this while I'm moving. I'm not fine. I did not make it out of that alive. And so sadly, we'll have to try this again in the future. So tomorrow, chat, is a stream to look forward to. It is a order pizza now. I don't need no one ever needs pizza, you could argue. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, chat. I had a lot of fun with it. Tomorrow is going to be the one to look out for. Let's just say that on Monday, unless I can beat Minecraft very quickly, it's going to be an interesting one. So, come check out my stream tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing that, chat. If you want to, like, hear me out, feel my ideas. I'm thinking of doing it as a random seed Minecraft. And the two ways the stream ends is if I beat the dragon, or I'm physically unable to consume my, my shot of the day going forwards. Or if I die. We could do it as hardcore. I guess really we could say, yeah, like let's not say I physically can't consume. That's not how drinking games work. Chat, I defeat the dragon or I die. Those are the two ways out. And every day, my ability to play Minecraft is gonna be slightly, what's the word? Impaired? It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you are a member, thank you so much for helping us reach this goal. There is a brand new members only video available right now. Go check it out. And otherwise, there's gonna be a short video about the lava chicken thing today. Both my editors were gone, and so we just made something very quick. But I hope you'll enjoy it. For now, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna go work on a challenge video, and so yeah, I think we'll do the igloo thing on Monday, chat, and then on Tuesday we might do a mega stream for the armored the trim run that I'm on right now. Oh, I have something tragic to announce about that actually. Chat, this is the craziest thing. So after the stream ended, I had a bit of a like, oh god, I have to go do something right now thing. And so I didn't close Minecraft after the stream. So we left and I was on day 32, I think. And I came back on day 36. I just wasted an hour sitting here doing nothing. And it sucks because you can't go back. It's hardcore. I didn't have a backup anyway. I wouldn't have had a backup anyway. And so I think Minecraft just crashed when I showed you that. Have a good day, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. And if you wanna play along, then bring something fine tomorrow is what I'll say. Bring something fine. But yeah, I'll be drinking some cherry juice. So tomorrow has to be cherry themed. We can make some challenges or something too. It might be fun. Anyway, yeah, have a good day, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow for a very scary one. Yep, see you. But remove the 4 in the corner. Remove the 4 days in the counter. Anyway, Does milk give you food regen? I forgot. Milk gives you whatever you want, if you're honest with yourself. Okay, have a great day. Bye. Or maybe you won't have a great day. Who's to say? You in charge of how your days go? Hope you are. Well, guess that stream's over. Ooh. Went well. A little shorter than I was expecting. It's one of these streams though where I wanted it to be a very successful attempt. And if it didn't go that long, it was how it was. I think I was like losing a bit of like, if I'm like analyzing myself critically at the end here, I think I got really drained by that whole like, I'm doing a bunch, I have to do 40 minutes of work to do something that people expect you to do in 5. And you expect it in 5, not realistically, but you still expect it in 5, right? And so there's something about that where you're like, oh, this is a, there's something about doing something slow that's just kind of dull. Because you know, like, I don't know, it's a, maybe it's a wider problem. Anyway, tomorrow night is going to be a fun stream, and you should come check it out. Today was fun too. But yeah, I'm gonna go work on a survival challenge now. Bye. Oh, the stream will stop immediately and you won't be live? I don't want to stop the stream immediately. It's a lot of pressure. Let's set the stream so it automatically enlists when it's done. Oh, I don't think that's not a setting anymore, apparently. I'll enlist it myself right now. Okay, goodbye, everyone.